Is that your favorite?
Very good, Paris. Give a 5.
One day into a triathlon. Right now, I'm about to go clean my bike just to make sure it's all ready for tomorrow. Put some lube on it, and yeah, just start packing. All right, we're all packed up, about to hit the road. After I fixed up my bike, I went on a walk and stretched, and then I loaded up my car, and now we're on the way to Chipotle, get some food, and then we're gonna head up to Hartwell and get everything ready for the race tomorrow. We had to stop by Publix to get some breakfast for tomorrow. I just got some bagels and a protein bar. Have some carbs in the morning, it'll be nice. So now we're officially on the way to Lake Hartwell. All right, we just got here. It is currently 9:15. Gonna unpack and go to bed pretty early. Got to be up at 6 tomorrow. So yeah, I'll see you tomorrow. It's 5:54 a.m. Didn't get that much sleep last night. I think I was just excited. Warrior, I'm gonna go eat a bagel, protein bar, and drink a lot of water, and then roll out, massage gun, a cross ball, just to get my body loose, and then I will drive over. All right, now it's go time. We are on the way to Tougaloo. It is currently 6:28. We go in, register, get everything ready, and then it's go time. I was like, so good coming off the bike, but I was like, my heart rate was so high. Going up, I was in like zone 4 and 5 the entire time.
Yeah.
Like, it's only 3 miles. I'm not like cramping or anything. Like, I'm a little tight, but not like,
Yeah.
I'm gonna pull something.
That's good.
Welcome to episode 2. I want to start off this episode first by saying thank you to everyone that showed me love and support on my first video. Texts and calls really meant a lot and really pushed me to get this next video in as soon as possible. So just to recap everything so far, I got off of work and tuned up my bike and then pretty much went ahead and packed up and went and picked up Kendall. Then we went to Chipotle for dinner, and then went to Publix to get some breakfast for the morning, where I got a protein bar and some bagels. And then after that, we were on our way to Hartwell. We got in about nighttime. It was already dark and late, so then we just pretty much unpacked and went to bed because we knew that Saturday was gonna be a long day. Saturday morning, I woke up at 5:30, took a cold shower just to get my blood flowing, and then went downstairs, ate breakfast, and stretched, and then I packed up and pretty much left the house about at 6:30. Then I went to the state park, and it was about a 30-minute drive, and I got there, got signed in. They were running a little bit behind, which worked out because I was a little lost. But then after that, eventually came time for the triathlon. Um, so first off, for the swim, it felt really good. I got a time of 10:24, which I'm pretty happy with considering it was just my first time. Had a lot of nerves, um, but yeah, it felt good overall. I came out of the swim with my heart pounding. I think it was just a lot of adrenaline going through my body, but ran through the transition one, got on my bike, and it took me about 2 or 3 miles just to get my heart rate down and catch my breath, just because I think of all the nerves and adrenaline going through my body. But then after that, I kind of hit my rhythm, and the bike went good. Bike overall was a 51:36 time, which I was happy with as well. And then came down, got off my bike, put on my running shoes, and then I went for the 5K. The 5K was tough. I ran for about 30 seconds, and my heart rate was already in zone 5. Um, I knew that it was going to be a gritty run, and I kind of just accepted it early on. So that whole 5K, my heart rate was in zone 5, and I had to grind it out. But at the end, I did it. I got an 8:55 mile pace, which I was really happy with, honestly, considering everything. Considering after swimming and biking, I was pretty proud of that time. And then my final time was an hour, 33 minutes, and 56 seconds. So that was an awesome experience. Everyone was super nice. Everyone helped me out. They could kind of tell I was a new guy doing everything, but they directed me to the tent. They helped me with my bike, setting it up, where to put the stickers and everything. Everyone was super supportive. But yeah, that was definitely a great first experience, and I just enjoyed it so much. So I named this episode White Belt because I was listening to a podcast a week or two ago, and there's two guys talking, and one guy asked the other guy, he goes, "Which one do you think is harder, being a white belt or being a black belt?" And the other guy responds with black belt. And the guy asked the question, he goes, "No, it's actually being a white belt, because a white belt, you actually have to start. A black belt is just a white belt that keeps showing up." And I really thought about that, and I think that really it really kind of clicked. It makes sense in my head because, to put into the gym's perspective, going to the gym, like starting going to the gym, is so scary because you feel like you have so much like social anxiety. Like you feel like everyone's watching you. Like if you're whatever workout, it feels like all eyes are on you. And reality is it isn't, but it's just the fear factor, the uncertainty, the pressure that you put on yourself, the pressure that you feel, it just kind of overwhelms you, and it's just so like nerve wracking. And I feel like a good verse that kind of goes into this is when Jesus walks on water, and it's all the disciples are fishing out on the water, and then Jesus decides to go walk into the water, and this is kind of their interaction between Peter and Jesus. But Jesus immediately said to them, "Take courage, it is I, do not be afraid." "Lord, if it's you," Peter replied, "tell me to come to you on the water." "Come," he said. Then Peter got down out of the boat, walked on the water, and came towards Jesus. I know that Jesus wants to have a relationship with you, with us. And he's telling us to come. He's telling us to take that first step, to take that leap of faith, to take action and just come and come to him and trust in him. I feel like that kind of links back very well with the white belt kind of analogy, because taking that first step is so difficult sometimes, and you feel like with Jesus, some people may feel like, I'm not ready yet, I'm not perfect yet, I'm not where I need to be yet. And it's like, the reality is, Jesus just wants a relationship with you. You don't have to be perfect, you don't have to be like the best version of yourself. He just wants you to be there. He just wants you to have a relationship with him. And like I said, just that first step is so difficult, but at the end it's worth it. Like from experience, to like for working out, I started working out in ninth grade, and in my weight training class, there was all these seniors, and they were massive and so much stronger than me. I feel like they were judging me, making me think that I was so small or whatever. And then over time, I just kept going, showing up in the gym, being consistent, working out, and then I gained my confidence. And I feel like it's the same way here. It's like with your relationship with God, it can be nerve wracking in the beginning, but you don't have to be this perfect human being. Another fact that I kind of found, which I really like actually, is it says that a rocket uses 80% of its fuel in the first stage, essentially the first stage being takeoff. And just shows that like that first step is so hard, but once you take that first step, like it gets easier. Once you take that first step, it gets easier. And with this, with your relationship with God, with fitness, I feel like if you don't have anywhere to go, then just take that first step into church. Or if you're already in church, maybe join a small group. So my leaving statement for today is take the leap, start the journey, get your white belt. It's not going to be easy. That first stage, that first step is sometimes is the hardest. But once you start, it's hard to stop. Thank you for watching this video. Like, subscribe, all that good stuff. I hope you have a great day, great week, and just remember, take the leap, start the journey, get your white belt.